Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Excited to get into today's show. Coming off a sensational weekend last weekend where we absolutely killed it. We'll recap that a little bit. 3 cards last weekend. Made money last week. I gave you guys 3 locks last weekend. All 3 of those parlays hit. All 3 locks of the week hit last week. So it was a big week, a good week on a relatively quiet week. We have another relatively quiet week this week, and I think that's when we strike. We strike on the quiet week. So we made money on Terrence Crawford, of course. Terrence Crawford by decision, like I told y'all, was easy money. That was easy breezy money. Make money on that, but fights like this, weeks like this, we can make money this on weeks like last week, weeks like this week. There's always a bull market somewhere. There's always a bull market somewhere. We could take a look ahead. We could look into a long-term lock. We'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm going to do 2 shows tomorrow, so we can take a look at that. I'm going to try to work out a couple of things as well. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to send a text to somebody real quick. All right. All right. It's good to have everybody here. So let me break this down for you guys. What up, Kyle? What up, Mar? Got all the favorites here, Kyle, Mar. So the next week or two, let's start with today. Only 1 show today. The Jets are playing Monday night, so I'm going to watch my Jet game. So I'm going to do that uninterrupted. So this is going to be the only show of the day. Oh, yeah. Here you go. We got Muscles here. Oh, get that bag. Muscle knows about getting the bag. He got the bag this month. Got the last 2 weeks. He's won big. Guys, if you want to win big like Muscles, it's easy. It's easy. All you have to do is join the Patreon. When you join the Patreon, you get the lock of the week. You also get access to the Discord where we do a live betting and the props. It's $5 a month. It's not even worth mentioning. Join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. Get the live betting, and you'll be rich. It's that simple. It's that easy, guys. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the non-boxing universe. So join the Patreon, y'all. Join the Patreon. Get access to the Patreon. Give me 1 sec. I gotta deal with this. What up, Muscles? What up, Muscles? What up, I do? Morning, Gary. Being of Italian, and also curious how you survive without pasta. It took a while. I want to. This is good. Not only pasta, I love pasta, but I have a sweet tooth in general. My wife and one of my alternative doctors say it's like the parasites. The parasites thrive off of sugar. They crave sugar too, which is why I have such a sweet tooth. But it's I don't like my diet. I don't like eating carnivore. It just makes me feel better. So I would say nothing tastes as good as feeling good feels. You know what I'm saying? Nothing tastes as good as having energy and feeling young feels, right? So it's tough. My mom came here from Sicily. I grew up on carbs. I ate nothing but carbs. When I got older and I stopped exercising, I got fat, right? I got back into it, and now I'm getting back down to weight and everything. Yeah, cannolis are my favorite food. My dog's name is Cannoli. If you said, Gary, what is your favorite food? Period. Breakfast, dinner, meat, pop, whatever. My favorite food, because I am so Sicilian, is cannoli. It's cannoli. I love cannoli. I had a cannoli wedding cake. I love cannoli. Cannoli 1, pizza 2. Right? That's 1, 2. Cannoli 1, pizza 2. Those are my 2 favorite foods in the world. It's not even close. Everything else after that will come on down the line. but it's not easy. It's not easy to do. I love carbs. I love carbs. I love pasta. It's whenever I see it, I want to eat like a dyke at a carpet sale. I just want to go to town, right? Like I just want to eat as much carbs, as much pasta as I can. There's no one who loves pasta more than me. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. But here's a little bit of advice. Doing what you want is for women and children, right? I really think men being super happy all the time is overrated. Men are supposed to be focused. Women and children are supposed to be happy, right? No one cares about a man's happiness. A man's happiness is in his success. You want to be happy? Go do the best job you can. Go build something. I know this. Muscles likes the Five Guy cheeseburger and a milkshake. I know that. That's his cheat meal. Believe it or not, that guy right there in that picture eats a Five Guys cheeseburger and a milkshake every week. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Just don't eat like that every day. My top 5 favorite foods would be cannoli, pizza, donuts, cheesecake, Italian cheesecake, and then probably pecan pie. That's probably like my top. It's all sweets. It's all sweets. Everything I like is sweet. If it don't taste like candy, I don't like it. I get it. But men aren't supposed to be happy. They're not supposed to be unhappy and miserable, but happy shouldn't be the goal. Building something should be the goal. And when you build it, you will be happy. Do you think Rocky Balboa was happy when he was training, when he was eating the raw eggs and he was chasing the chickens and he was running it in the morning? No. Was he happy when he beat Apollo Creed? He beat Ivan Drago? Yes. Right? I don't think that happiness should be the goal day to day for men. I think building something should be. So being happy is for women and children. I stand on that. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Havelock, there's no fine for you. There's no fine. Seafood gumbo. I like seafood gumbo. I like seafood gumbo. I like seafood in general, but seafood gumbo, yeah, I like it. Especially when I'm in New Orleans. When I'm in New Orleans and I go to Daisy Dukes, but then the locals in New Orleans telling me that Daisy Dukes is for the tourists, that there's way better spots. So I'm like, okay, tell me where the spots are. I'm not from New Orleans. Tell me where the spots are that I'm supposed to go that aren't tourist traps. The actual best seafood gumbo. Tell me where it's at. It's amazing. Yeah, then you should do that, Louis versus Reagan. I haven't gotten to the tape yet. I haven't gotten to the tape yet, but we'll get to all that. Jamaican oxtail is my favorite. Here we go. All right, let me pay these bills first. I didn't pay the bills yet. I did the Patreon. Let me do the Carnival Bar. Guys, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. No, shout out. That was quite a trip. I was talking about eating cannoli and Five Guys to carnivalbar.com. All right, but I agree more. I'm interested to see what the Glanton Brown odds are too. I don't even know how to handicap this. Brown's been so inactive, and I think Brown's the better fighter in and of itself. Like if Brown was active, or if this fight took place when Brown was active, I would take Brown, no doubt. But he's been so inactive. It's a weird, difficult fight to handicap. I don't know. I'm going to get to the tape on this next. I'm going to do the tape on this fight, and I'm going to do the tape on the Louis and Reagan fight. Those are the next 2 fights I'm going to do, and hopefully other things pop. But, guys, I did just Nathaniel Collins' video is live, and so is the Jeffers video. So both the Jeffers video of Jefferson Hutchinson and Collins and Lorente, both those videos are live. Check those out. I just about maybe a half hour ago, probably less, just did released the Collins Lorente video. It was like right before I went live, so check that out. Also, the Jeffers video is and Hutchinson is live too. And after that, I'm going to get to the Reagan Glacken and Louis O'Doherty video, 2 undefeated prospects. I'm looking forward to doing the tape on that. That's going to be a good fight. We also got Aston Brown and Paul Keen. We got Aston Brown on the card, undefeated prospect. So I'm looking forward to that too. We got a couple fights on that, and then obviously I'm going to get into the Marcus Brown fight with Brandon Glanton. That should be a good fight. Let me pull this up for you guys real quick. So I got this video done. I got this video done. So I got to get Reagan Glacken and Louis O'Doherty, Aston Brown, Paul Keen. I'm sure. Does anyone have a book on Aston Brown and Paul Keen? Does anyone have a book on that? I'm interested in that. Steve Collins Jr. is on the card. I didn't realize that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got four fights on this that are of note. And then Marcus Brown as well. Let's look at the Marcus Brown card. There's really not much on this. It's just the main event. Abdul Khan is a guy of note. He's not fighting anyone of note, but Abdul Khan is someone people like. Dan Aziz is on the card. He's fighting no one of note. Dan Aziz is a name that we know. Is anyone interested in this fight? It's 2 undefeated guys. I'm not super familiar with either of these guys, Samuel Taki and Fatu. I don't know what that last name is, but Brandon Glanton and Marcus Brown is obviously the fight of note here. This is the fight that everyone's going to have their eye on. It's a really interesting fight. Brown's been so inactive. I mean, Glanton hasn't been super active either, right? Like we haven't had a ton of activity in Brandon Glanton, but we'll look at it in a second. It's been 2 years since Marcus Brown took his fight with Adrian Taylor. Was that the Spence card? No, it wasn't. I thought it was Spence Crawford. Was that the main event on the card? Showtime card. Manuel Rodriguez and Melvin Lopez. That was the main event. Or Tavon. What was the main event on this card? Is crap. Oh, Gary Antoine Russell. What the hell was the main event on this card? There's 4 fights that are decent. Showtime was still in bonus. Yeah, there's 4 fights that Jose Benavidez. Yeah, there's 4 fights that are decent and a couple tuna fights. Brown, Russell, David. This is when PBC was in boxing. Look at this. This card was on TV. I don't even know. Does anyone remember what was the main event on this card? It had to be Marshall and Mastre, I guess. Russell and Cruz. Maybe it was Russell and Cruz. It's a weird card. And then Brown and Taylor. Taylor lost every round. Has Adrian Taylor fought since then? Yeah, he's fought. Okay, he's fought. Wait, what? Okay, he's fought. Oh, wow. Look at that. He ran up a bunch of losses in a row. He's 35 years old now. That's the end of it for him. All right. Guys, smash the like button, share, subscribe, smash the like button, subscribe if y'all have not already. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this card. Let's take a look at this card here. Let me get to some of these first. How about those Metropolitans? Go Mariners. One of the biggest collapses in the history of boxing. Not my favorite thing. They got pro boxing. Who's the main event in the pro box? Let me pull this up. What is the main event in the pro box? I didn't even realize we had a pro box card. So that's my next question. Other than the 2 cards I looked at, what else do we have out there? What other bets? What other cards are there? Kane Sandoval and Gino Rodrigo. Let me look at it. I knew there was another fight. Oh, this is the 360 card. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I don't have odds on any of this. I'm going to try to get to as many as this. Daniel Barrera and Mario Hernandez. Step up by for Barrera. Kane Sandoval and Gino Rodrigo. That I guess that's the main event, but you also have this other fight here between Zambakov and Brusev. Decent card here. Not a bad card here. Tom Laughlin 360 card. This is not bad. 3 decent fights on this. I'm into this. It's on Fight Pass, so nobody's going to watch it. Guys, if you want to watch this and you don't want to be a sucker and join UFC Fight Pass to watch 1 boxing card a month or whatever they have, do this. Join the Discord. When you join the Discord, we join a Patreon for $5 a month to get access to the Discord. When you join the Discord, my boy KO5 streams all these fights, so we'll watch all these fights in the Discord. We'll talk about it. We'll comment on it. It's all good. This is a decent card. This is probably the best card of the weekend. Zambakov and Brusev. Now, I off the top of my head, going down this, I'm going to take all the favorites. I'm going to take Zambakov. I'm going to take Sandoval and Barrera. But this is not bad. These are decent fights. This is a decent card. I don't know who these broads are here. 1-5-0, 1-7-5. Perla, Vanessa, Lamelli. It's always interesting when you have the same name on replay. Perla, Vanessa, Lamelli. Why are we doubling up on the Lamelli? I think I personally think 1 Lamelli is enough. I don't know why you need 2 of them, but I would just go with the 1 and just leave it like that. But that's me. It's a free world. It's a free society. You can do what you want, princess. And then there's a Pro Box card too. I'm definitely going to get into this. I have no odds on anything. I'm going to pull a Pro Box as well. Who is the main event? Who is the main event in the Pro Box card? Oh, October the 5th. Yeah, okay. So we got this card too. Those are all the cards that we're looking at. That's what we got. What is this? I'm getting an update on Virgil Ortiz. What is this? Virgil Ortiz. According to Second Out, Virgil Ortiz offered a world title shot by champion who succeeded Crawford, unbeaten super welterweight contender. Virgil Ortiz has been offered an opportunity to fight for a world title by newly. Ortiz captured the WC. He made. All right. I don't know what all that is. All right, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them in the comment section. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them in the comment section. Chat is very, very quiet today, guys. Very quiet chat today. There's not a lot of boxing to get into. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, let me get into them. Other than that, there's not much to get into, unfortunately. So let me pull up the book here. Does anyone have odds? Does anyone have odds on any of these, on the UFC cards, on the Amir Khan card, the Glanton and Brown card? Does anyone have any odds on this? I haven't seen any odds on it. I'll break it all down for you. I'll tell you how to make money. I'll tell you how to get rich, but y'all got to give me the odds on this thing. I got no odds. I got no books. Let's take a look. I have not heard about Hart's replacement. From what I understand, Jesse Hart is definitely out. He's supposed to fight on that card next week, or 2 weeks from now, whatever it is. The Boots card in Philly. He's BoxRec still has him. From what I understand, he is out. As soon as there's news, I will update it, but I'm not seeing any news on this at all. I have let me see this. Yesterday, it was posted on Instagram that he's still in. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I is he officially withdrawn? Because I'm seeing he's still in. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't have any answers for y'all on this. If you guys have any information, let me know. I don't have any update on that. I'm not even sure he's officially withdrawn from the fight. I've heard this. I've heard the rumors like you guys have. But BoxRec still has him there. Apparently, on the media workout on the 27th, which is just 2 days ago, he was there working out. Can anyone confirm or deny that? I don't have any. I don't have any updates for you guys on that. I don't even know if he's officially out. Nah, my book usually updates Wednesday. Hopefully, the Brown Glenton is added tomorrow as the fight is. Hopefully. Let's hear your take on Johnny. He says dancing and shadow boxing to odd music. It's not gay. It's cool. I didn't see this. I don't. Johnny is my boy. I love Johnny. Johnny's one of the good peoples of the earth. Johnny says dancing and shadow boxing to odd music. I'm not denying this happened, but I didn't see it, so I'm not going to comment on it. I have basically no thoughts on that. Let's get back to this book. We'll work out a long-term parlay tomorrow. We can take a look at that. I want to get back to the book real quick. To me, this is an interesting fight. There's things. The more I think about it, the more I like Reagan Glacken. I like him a lot in this fight. I would probably throw some money on Glacken, for sure. Minus 130. I think the odds are good. I'm going to get to the tape on this in short order, but I think Glacken is an opportunity to make money this weekend. I like Hutchinson. I definitely like Hutchinson in this fight, and I like Hutchinson by decision. I like this fight to go over. And then Nathaniel Collins right there. You got a nice little parlay there. You got a +1. Just taking the favorites here, I think is safe. And it gives you a +168 parlay, or you could just throw some money on Glacken straight on the money line at -130. But to me, this is a really good fight. Hutchinson and Jeffers, I think, goes over. And Collins, I think, takes this easily too. I think there's good money to be made. Right there is a 2-leg parlay. It's going to bring you down to -196. I would feel extremely confident in this. I would lock this up right now. I would lock this 2-leg parlay up right now. Hutchinson, Collins, money line 196. Don't let this get worse. Don't let this get to over 200, and then you're complaining, and then you're bitching. Take this, hit this now. Hutchinson, Collins, to me, is as easy as it's going to come. Like, there's not much easier parlays than this right here. This is free money at -196. I always say collective. I understand -196. You got to bet $196 to win 100. All right. Awesome. It's such easy money. This is going to hit. And this is what we did last week. And guys, you want to lock of the week? Here's your lock of the week. Here's something that you can just lock up, collect the dividend, take the money, move on to the next week when there are better bets. But this is what you got. If you want to do this for a living, and you ask me or Muscles how you do this for a living and how you can quit your job and how you can bet on boxing for a living, you can do things like this. You can take your budget, you can bet it on Hutchinson and Collins to win. And when they win, you bet whatever. $10,000, you make over $5,000. Bet $5,000, you make over $2,500. You bet $2,500, you make $1,300. Right? It's not brain surgery. You just keep rolling it over. This is easy. This is a layup. And there are weeks that we look at this week and we say, oh, there's no money to be made. No, there's money right here, guys. This is a parlay right here to hit on. And, I know you guys listening right now in my live are going to take this and you're going to make money and you're going to thank me. And you can thank me by tipping me with super chats or over at the Cash App. The Cash App is $3D Boxing 817. Join the Patreon, whatever is convenient for you. But this is how we make money. Fights like this, cards like this, parlays like this. This is easy. Just take it. Just take your money and go. These guys aren't going to lose. Come on now. And I know that people are going to watch the show and listen to my videos, and they're going to wait for the next big fight, and they're going to load up on a big fight, or they're going to try to bet on some plus 700 underdog who's got almost no chance to winning, which is why he's plus 700 in the first place. And they're going to bet on 15 plus 700 dogs, trying to hit one, and then tell me, look, I hit this one. It doesn't matter. You lost money. The goal of a gambler, the goal of sports betting is to make money. This makes money. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, if you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, I think this is, I would make two bets this week. I'd make this bet, and I'd bet Glacken money line, leave it by itself. I would parlay these two to get down to minus 196. I throw a bet on Glacken. I think that's a pretty good weekend, honestly. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Let me know now. Check out the other two videos. We got two other videos. We got the Hutchinson and the Collins. We've done the tape. We've done the dirty work on these two. So check that out. And then we'll get to Glacken and O'Doherty, and we'll get to Glanton and Brown over the next 2 days, over the next 48 hours, of course. All right. Let me see if you guys have any last minute questions, comments, or super chats. Johnny B. Groovin that's my guy. You got dang right. Taking the over for Glacken O'Doherty. You think Collins stops Lorente? I think taking the over on Glacken O'Doherty is a great bet. You think Collins stops Lorente? Yeah. I don't know that I love betting that more, but I do. If I had to bet, if I was getting even money and I had to bet on that either way, I would take Collins to stop him. I'm not convinced of that. I don't love that, but yeah, I do. Muscles Gary, great call on Cuba. Feels almost better pegging a fight than winning money. There you go. Cash is king. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Y'all are truly a blessing. Thank you for dropping by. Y'all truly are the best. You guys truly are a blessing. I'm going to wrap this up. Be back 2 shows tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think. Thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to head out now. It is September the 29th, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.